Hello, Megan Don here, your guide for the pilgrimage to Ireland on the Barra Peninsula. The Barra Peninsula is wild, is rugged, is raw. It is not a place for tourists. It's not a place for buses. In fact, buses cannot even go there because the roads are so narrow. So I'm delighted to be able to offer this pilgrimage and for us to stay at the Anam Cara Retreat Centre. As many of you will know from John O'Donoghue's works, Anam Cara means soul friend. So we are going to be having a very intimate pilgrimage, only 8 people, which for me, I have made this a deliberate choice, so that we can go deeply, intimately into our experience of the land, of the people, of the creatures, and of our own soul and connection to each other. At this time, we are needing to be deeply rooted in our being, in order that we don't get swayed, knocked off balance, depressed, despairing about what is happening in our world. We need to feel we belong. So we'll be exploring what does it mean really to belong to our own soul, to belong to our own bodies, to belong to the land and the creatures. You know, my very first visit to Ireland, I was astounded and absolutely delighted and so much at home because the earth, the creatures, the people, the heavenly wisdom, the earthly wisdom were all connected intimately together. There was no separation. The Irish people also understand the truth of our human journey. They understand the necessity for the joyfulness, for the celebration of life. And they also enter deeply into the times of sorrow. So they honor the emotions of what it is to be a human being. They honor the connection between the realms, the different realms. They know these realms. And so I invite you to come and explore your own sense of belonging. Just this morning, I had a deep connection with the crone of Barra, who is situated symbolically in a large stone where pilgrims still go to honor her, just 20 minutes away from where we will all be staying. And such a deep connection with her, feeling her very sense of that crone energy, that she is the one who expands out through life, through death, into the eternal nature of our being, of this world, of all worlds. As John O'Donoghue says, in and behind the facade of your life is an eternal happening. So that eternal happening is also something we will want to bring forth, to experience, to live into. There will also be times for quiet, free time, times of mirth and laughter, times of prayer and meditation. We'll be visiting ancient forests, stone circles, walking on the wild Atlantic Way. It will be a grand treat for us all. And here is something that John O'Donoghue speaks about A first step towards reawakening respect for your inner life may be to become aware of the private collage of dead names you have for your life. Sometime go away to a wild place. Leave your name and the grid of intentions and projects and images which mark you out as Citizen A or Citizen B. Leave it all, he says, and let yourself just slip back into the rhythms of your intimate wildness. You will be surprised at the lost terrains, wells, and mountains that you will rediscover. Territories which have been buried under well-meant but dead names. To go beyond confinement is to rediscover yourself. So I invite you to rediscover yourself. And for those of you who get nervous about making a commitment, feel that nervousness and do it anyway. Remember, there's only 8 places, so be in, and I look forward to journeying with you all. Bye-bye.